I just woke up from a nap. I watched the Dragon Ball Super episode in Japanese, have not seen it in English subs. That's why you're seeing this instead of a review right now. But Monaka, spoiler alert, Monaka is a bitch. He just has big ass nipples, and that's it. My last video, not my last video, I had a video where I was speculating like, oh, how strong is he? How strong is Monaka? Could he be a weak little bitch? That was one of my theories. And turns out, he is. Pretty much, according to Herms. By the way, go follow this man, Herms, if you have not yet. I mean, if you're watching these episodes live or early, like way before the sub, he gets like the key translations down. He just tweets them out, so you're not left totally in the dark when you're watching these things and you get early access. Go follow him, huge shout out. Couldn't have a bigger shout out for anyone else. But long story short, he translates that according to Whis, Monaka's just an amateur and, you know, nothing more. So long story short, Monaka is a little, what's the best word? Bitch. He's pretty much just the Smeagol from Lord of the Rings in Universe 6, laid out in the sun for too long, and then was like, hey, I'm gonna try gymnastics out, so let me throw on this green leotard. And he met Beerus, and then he must have sucked Beerus off or something. And then Beerus went around claiming that he was the strongest in the universe. No, you're weird. I'm not really surprised. I think this is a similar concept to how Master Roshi kind of was with Goku and Krillin back in the day. Similar but different. You know, Master Roshi had this Jackie Chun character he played in order to beat Goku and Krillin in their first go-through on the tournament because he wanted to kind of keep them humble a little bit. He didn't want them to just, you know, go into their first tournament and win. You know, it's not great for their training. It's not good for their mental training, I guess. I think Beerus had the same idea, except, you know, he took a different approach. You know, Beerus doesn't want them thinking that they're the strongest in the universe right off the bat because, you know, that's not good for their training. They get big-headed. You know, Vegeta's probably already big-headed. But, you know, if he just goes around and says that, hey, there's this random fuck in the universe who's way stronger than you, just hears that information, oh, he's still gonna go last because he's way stronger than you. It's just humbling. Like, I mean, I don't know why some people were just so stuck on him being so strong. Like, it was pretty obvious that, you know, by a couple episodes ago, the way that Whis and Beerus were kind of acting about Monaka, and Beerus was just coming up with random jargon to kind of calm Goku down. I mean, I don't know. Monaka's a bitch. I mean, that's what this whole video is pretty much about. You know, I had a video speculating, you know, how strong he was, so I felt it was only necessary to make a follow-up video confirming that Monaka is merely a small, large nipple-having Smeagol creature. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything clever enough in a reasonable amount of time, but I thought that if I would have just kept saying words, eventually it would turn out to be funny, but it's not. So, you know, I'm a man, I can accept my faults, you know what? I make mistakes, not that often, actually I don't really make mistakes, but you know, that was my first mistake of all time. You know, keep a mental note, write this in the history books. About 7 millennia from now, when I finally pass, you guys can write about this, and we can learn and we can reflect on how when the legendary Dion, his very first mistake on a Dragon Ball video. Just kidding. I sometimes, often, fuck it. Why am I still talking? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, there's a like button. If you press that, that like makes me feel good in my heart, if I had a heart. But if you don't want to press that like button, fuck you, because it's easy to press the like button. Leave a comment, share this video all over the place, not this one in particular, share one of my good ones. This is just an informative video where I'm just talking and just filling people in. My review will be posted probably on Monday, hopefully. I work tomorrow, tomorrow is Sunday, and that's normally when I shoot my review, but I can't shoot my review on Sunday. And I don't want to shoot my review right now because I like to see the English subtitles when I review a show that is in a language that is not native to me. There are some people on YouTube who like to be, you know, early bird gets the worm, and then, you know, they make their reviews when they just see the Japanese version of the show. So they watch it in a language that they don't understand, but in order to be first, in order to get those clicks, they're like, hey, I'm just gonna pretend I'm reviewing this bullshit, when in actuality, I'm just looking at a few I'm looking at a few tweets that summarize the entire fucking episode, and then just basing my entire review off of that. Fuck it. I tried to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it. I already told you guys what to do in terms of liking, sharing, and all that other bullshit. I just had to say some shit. I'll see you guys in my review or some other bullshit video or something like that. Wawa.